Hello everybody, my name is Smarty, short for Smarty Reads, and welcome back. Today I'm going to read chapter 15 of Mallory in the Spotlight. It's called A Surprise Ending. Let's begin. Knock, knock, knock. Someone is knocking on my window. I roll over in bed and look at the clock on my nightstand table. 7:32 a.m. At this hour there's only one someone it can be. Marianne. I don't know if it was the play or the after party, but I feel like I could stay in bed all day. I roll back over. Knock, knock, knock. Staying in bed all day is definitely not an option. I get up and open my curtains. Password, please, I mouth through the glass. When I open my window, four things come tumbling through it. Marianne, her pillow, a blanket, and a huge shopping bag. We're going to have a post-performance sleepover, she says with a smile. I rub the sleepies out of my eyes. How can we have a sleepover if it's already morning? Marianne laughs like what I said was funny, even though I didn't mean for it to be. She sets up her pillow and blanket on my floor and pats the blanket like she wants me to sit down on it too. We're not actually going to do much sleeping, she says. I smile, my first smile of the day. Marianne is definitely herself again. When I'm seated, she opens up her shopping bag. I have some surprises for you. All of a sudden, I feel awake and guilty. But I don't have any surprises for you, I say to Marianne. Marianne laughs. You can give me surprises another day. I just hope you like what I brought. Something tells me I'm going to love it. I watch as Marianne sticks her hand in the bag and pulls out a newspaper. My smile turns to a frown. Mom and Dad and sometimes even Max like to read the morning paper, but I'm not much of a fan. What's so exciting about a newspaper? I ask Marianne. She doesn't say a thing as she opens the paper and spreads it out in front of me. Look, she says like a teacher, and I'm her student and she's showing me something important in a textbook. When I look at what she's pointing to, I can hardly believe what I'm seeing. There's an article in the Fern Falls newspaper about last night's performance and my name and picture in it. I've never been so excited to read a newspaper. Marianne looks over my shoulder as I read out loud. There's even a quote by me. Wow, I say when I'm done reading. I can't believe I was actually in the newspaper. Marianne takes a pair of scissors out her shopping bag and starts cutting the article out of the newspaper. Hold this, she says when she's done. I don't know what Marianne is up to, but I know it's something. I hold on to the article while she pulls something else out of her shopping bag. This is for you, she says. I put down the article and unwrap a package covered in tissue paper. When I'm done, I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's a scrapbook, and from looking at the cover, it's from last night's show. I open the book and start turning the pages. It's amazing. There are pictures in it from the play last night. I love it, I tell Marianne, but I don't understand. How could you make this so fast? Marianne laughs. A little birdie helped me. I think for a minute. Is the little birdie more like a big birdie and you call her Mom? Marianne nods her head yes. Mom printed out the pictures and I glued them in. I close the book. Thanks so much, I tell Marianne. I really love it. Marianne smiles like she's glad that I do. I take a deep breath. I have something for you too, I tell my best friend. And then there's Mallory and Marianne with their scrapbook, and then there's Cheeseburger. She looks confused. I thought you said you didn't have anything for me. I don't actually have anything to give you, but I have something I want to tell you, I say to Marianne. Before she has a chance to say anything, I keep talking. I'm really sorry I wasn't a good friend to you during the last few weeks. I should have known there was a reason that you weren't talking to me. I should have tried to talk to you and find out what was wrong. I rubbed the fur on Cheeseburger's back. I was so busy thinking about what's going on in my life that I didn't think there might be something big going on in yours. Marianne shakes her head like it wasn't all my fault. I'm really sorry, too. I know being in the play was a big deal, and I should have been there for you. She pauses, then keeps talking. I've always told you everything. I should have told you this, too. She wipes her eyes like she's going to cry. It was just really hard for me to think about you being in a play. All I could think about is that my mom's going to have a baby. I put my arm around Marianne. It will be okay, I tell her. We can babysit together and teach the baby how to say things 3 times. How? Do you think we can paint her nails when she's a baby? Asks Marianne. What if it's a boy? I say. Marianne bursts out laughing. We can paint his toenails too. I laugh with Marianne. It really will be okay. And if it's not, you have to promise to always tell me what's wrong. Marianne gets a serious look on her face. Let's promise to always tell each other everything. I hold my pinky up in the air. Pinky swear? Marianne wraps her pinky around mine, and we pinky swear. Marianne gasps. I can't believe it. There's something else I forgot to tell you. I can't believe there's something else. Between the play and last night, don't you think we've had enough drama? I ask Marianne. She laughs. What I have to tell you isn't dramatic at all. She reaches into her bag and pulls out another box. We're having breakfast in bed. I like that idea. I take a donut out of the box and take a bite. Marianne puts the box on the blanket. I have one more teeny tiny surprise. We've talked. I've opened my presents. Marianne and I pinky swore. I can't imagine what else she has, but I don't have to imagine for long. Marianne takes a glue stick out of the bag and opens up the scrapbook that we made. We just need to glue the article from the paper in here. When she's done, she takes a bite of a donut and then she puts it down. Let's make another pinky promise that we'll always be best friends. I shake my head. I can't make a pinky swear that we'll always be my best friends, I tell her. Marianne looks confused, so I unconfuse her. I can't make a pinky promise that we'll always be best friends because we will always be best friends. We will always be best friends. We clink our donuts together like we're grown-ups drinking a toast with champagne glasses. Even though being the star of a play was a lot of fun, it isn't nearly as fun having a sleepover, especially one where there's no sleeping, with my best friend. And then at the top there's Mallory and Marianne clinking their donuts together. That's the end of that chapter. I'll see you next time when I read photos and reviews. Also, next time I'll read photos and reviews and a recipe in one video. So yeah, bye everyone.